I am going to talk about the Dell Precision 7820, but I want to tell you a little bit about how we got there. So in my personal life, this box kind of represents what I like to do. I like to do projects, and projects are fun, so hopefully this channel will be fun for you if you're into projects, but sometimes projects aren't the best way to accomplish a task. So when it comes to a machine I need that's going to be a workhorse, I like to go with enterprise gear. So when I started doing this podcast thing and I was like, I need to step up my editing rig, I was like, all right, I need the latest discontinued workstation I can get for cheap. Because, right, that's the first thing everyone thinks of. So here it is. It's the Dell Precision 7820. If you're watching this, there might be something new. So go check and see what's the most recent discontinued thing. Typically, enterprises will ditch equipment in 3 to 5 years after they buy it. So you can get some pretty good stuff, some pretty high-end stuff at good prices. This one runs Windows 11, so it checks that box. It is a tower. Now, servers are dangerous. A lot of the times they're insanely loud. This particular one, they show it sitting on a desk. I've had mine on my desk. I've had one behind my couch now running, testing it for about a week. And yeah, they're super quiet. I mean, you can hear it, but it's nowhere close to like a server or anything else. Probably sounds about as loud as a regular computer, an off-the-shelf one. Now, this is one of the things I love about enterprise class machines. They are very modular and very easy to work on. I mean, if you want to put in and replace a fan, you can just go to Dell's website and they have a video on how to replace the fan. You can go look for a fan for a 7820 and you'll find one out there for probably like $5-10. And it's just a direct swap out, power supply swap out. This thing comes with a 1,000-watt power supply, which is awesome. Now, I do have a video of the inside of this bad boy I'm going to show you here. So let's go ahead and jump over to that video. So this is one I've actually got on my desk right now that I'm burning in. Here you can see that it's got 2 CPUs, so not 2 cores. It actually has 20 cores per CPU. So, oh, look at me trying to like go back and pretend like, oh, that was easy to open. I probably should have edited that out, but you can see some behind the scenes. So yeah, they just pop out. They stack in like that. Like I was saying, they're Intel Xenon Golds, so they're 20 cores, 40 threads per. It's got this great spot here to put in 2 graphics cards. It's got 2 8-pin connectors. It's got a 5 1/4 bay upstairs that you can put, you know, an adapter to hold 4 2.5 or a 3.5-inch drive or whatever. And something else I like is even on the front for storage. Let me move the camera around so you can get a better view. There's this little cover plate on the bottom. It's got a little switch you slide over, and it pops right open to reveal 4 hot swap drive bays. Now, these drive bays are super awesome. They accept 2.5 and 3.5-inch discs, and they're hot swappable. So all you got to do is buy one, pop it in. All the cables ran, powers ran. Like I said, this thing is going to get work done. Now, could I maybe get a comparable machine and build it myself? And maybe, but this is going to be reliable. It's got ECC RAM. I mean, it's got error correcting RAM. This thing was built to be a workstation. Now, with that being said, this is what building your own environment looks like, right? So I thought, all right, I'm going to jump into this precision plan, and I ordered 2 of them. And I got one, set it up, everything worked perfect. And then I was like, all right, this is awesome. I'm going to order 3 more. And then I started putting them all together, and I couldn't get any of them to work. And finally, I got 2 of them working. 3 of them weren't working. And then I called the company I got it from. I was like, look, 3 of them are dead. I don't know what to tell you. Same RAM, same CPU, same video cards. And yeah, after a whole bunch more troubleshooting, I have a bad stick of RAM, 1 bad CPU, and 1 bad Dell 7820, which they have a metal handle on them. The metal handle on it is broken. So I don't know how badly this thing was beaten, but so I put all the bad parts in one machine now, so I get to call them back tomorrow and say, hey, I'm just sending 1 back. But I thought I did the right thing by getting 1 and testing it. I can't believe that I got some bad RAM, 1 bad CPU, and 1 bad machine. But as of now, 4 of them are working, and one's getting R-made and swapped out. They're actually shipping me a new one as soon as I send them the tracking order for the one I have. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get a word from our sponsor. Not shocking, the first ad is for me. So if you want to go over to etsy.com/shop/Mr. Chris Does Stuff, because for some reason, if you search for it, it doesn't find that. So you got to type it in up there. Once you get there, you're going to see that I have a featured item, which is a block-themed office. So what it is it's basically an office theme, a Lego theme, but you can't put Legos out there. And you can use them as virtual backgrounds wherever you do meetings and stuff. But what I thought I would do for everyone is let's go ahead and add it to the cart. And since you watched this video, we can apply a discount. Since I went to the Brick Convention yesterday and had a blast, I feel so bad that the interviews were such bad quality. I feel like I almost wasted those guys' time. But more importantly, there's a code here. It is Brick Time. And with that code, it will drop your price down 75%. I would have made it free, but you can only do 75% off. So right now you can see, I think I'm right around like 72 or 4 sales. I'd love to get over 100. So let's get out there and do it. Let's get me over 100 sales. Oh, by the way, I also forgot to mention, if you're concerned that I'm building all these AI boxes, don't worry, little Chris is safe. He just wanted to jump in real quick and remind you he exists, he's relevant, and all AIs matter. All right, and on that thought, let's go ahead and wrap this up with a thought for this evening and tomorrow. And we'll discuss it a little more maybe tomorrow. How can wrong mostly be right, but never when it matters?